Welcome to Harajuku, and specifically Takeshita Street. This is the heart of Japanese fashion, where trends are born and then spread all over the world. Before we start, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and like this video. Today, my favorite sister Alina will be showing you Japanese fashion. Alina, hi!
Hi everyone! We decided to film in Harajuku because this is where all the bold, crazy, and unique fashion styles in Japan started.
Forget everything you think you know about fashion. In Harajuku, your look is a statement, not just clothes. This street feels like an open-air runway, just more real, no filters. Welcome to Takeshita Street.
If you've just arrived or already bought too much, you can leave your bags in lockers and walk around hands-free and probably buy even more.
Takeshita Street is about 350 meters of pure use energy. It's right across from Harajuku Station, and this is where Japanese teens started breaking all the fashion rules. Styles like decora, gothic lolita, kawaii fashion, and even genderless style all came from here. Decora means accessories over clothes, tons of hair clips, bracelets, stickers, the more, the better. It's basically a happy overdose of cute. And of course, everyone knows kawaii. Kawaii isn't just cute, it's a whole aesthetic, like being a piece of candy. Pastels, bows, ruffles, plush characters, childlike details, all taken very seriously as part of who you are.
Right behind me, you can see girls wearing Lolita style. These are people who really love this style and feel comfortable wearing it here. Super cute.
Friends, I have some great news. After almost a year of work, I finally made a Japan travel guide. It's mostly about Tokyo, but I also included Osaka, Kyoto, and of course a full day to see Mount Fuji. I'm really happy to share it with you and hope it'll be useful. Welcome to Japan, as they say. Everything is simple and easy to follow, with images, detailed routes, where to go, what to see, where to eat, plus my personal tips and recommendations. The guide is already available, and if you're planning a trip to Japan, I'll leave the link in the description.
These little bows are actually the perfect addition to almost any Japanese look. No outfit here is complete without bows like these. They clip them anywhere, on their heads, ponytails, bags, dresses.
Gothic Lolita. Gothic Lolita is like a Japanese fairy tale, but in dark tones. Victorian silhouettes, lace, dramatic skirts, dark elegance. This is a style you could easily imagine in a fantasy novel. This is basically where Wednesday would shop. Genderless fashion was also born here, when clothes have no gender. Sequins, glitter, white pants, unusual proportions. The body is just a canvas, and clothes are a tool for self-expression. Alina, what is that, a cafe or what?
It says you can pet a capybara. I really doubt that's actually a capybara.
Takeshita Street isn't just about fashion. There are so many cool boutiques here and people who dress unbelievably well. And if you love animals, you can also visit cafes like this one, relax, cuddle, take photos. And of course, if you get hungry, Takeshita Street has zero problems with that. There's tons of street food and unusual desserts. Rainbow cotton candy, Japanese corn dogs, cheesy snacks, sweet fish cakes, basically everything you can imagine. By the way, this is the perfect place to break the myth that people in Japan never eat or drink while walking. Maybe it used to be considered rude, but in places like this with huge crowds, there's simply no other option. Japanese people calmly eat and drink on the go, especially in tourist areas like this. And what's surprising is that even with so many people, Japan stays very clean. Yes, sometimes in the evening crowded places can get a bit messy, and most of the time it's left by tourists. But by morning, there's nothing left. The streets are completely cleaned. We're walking here on a weekday and not during rush hour. Just imagine what it's like here on weekends. Alina, do you know where we're going next with our viewers? To my favorite store, a Japanese shoe store with unreal styles and colors, Lolita style shoes, gothic styles. Honestly, instead of talking, I'd better show you. Let's go. Alina, look, do we even have shoes this cute in our countries? I'm looking at these shoes and I just have to say it. This is pure Japanese kawaii.
Very unusual, but you can't really wear this with everything.
Look at these boots. They've got accessories, mesh, bows, everything at once, but it looks really beautiful.
Look at this strawberry detail. The sneakers themselves are very black and kind of dark, but these cute bows and little accessories add that Japanese softness and cuteness. These kinds of style combinations work really well.
A huge platform, and Alina found the same ones but with heels.
And of course, the most interesting part is that our size will only be this one.
Yes, look, size M. That's about 23 to 23.5 centimeters. Look at this, sparkle everywhere, even on the insole. No one will see it except you, but you put them on and you instantly feel amazing. And look at these boots, a huge selection of original, beautiful styles that don't look like everyone else's.
Ribbons instead of shoelaces.
It looks so good. Show the heel here. Look how unusual it is. Wow, that's really beautiful, right?
Cute. There's also a red version, and this part here is fur. See, it looks like fur, but it's made from something else. Maybe they use this teddy bear.
Yes, that's great. It looks like a little lamb.
It's a perfect match for a jacket.
If you got the feeling that all of Japan looks like this, then no. Most Japanese people in everyday life prefer calm, simple, low-key clothes. Takeshita Street is for those who want to stand out, break the rules, and create a truly unique look. That's exactly why the most unusual styles and subcultures are born here. In Harajuku, fashion was never about looking pretty. It was always about saying who you are. That's why teenagers from all over Tokyo still come here to show themselves to the world. In a way, Takeshita Street is a living fashion museum, where the exhibits are real people. If Paris is about elegance, Milan is about brands, New York is about status, then Harajuku is about the freedom to be anyone, even if no one has ever dressed like that before.
If you're too brutal for regular umbrellas from convenience stores, Harajuku has an option for you. You can buy a katana umbrella. There are big ones and smaller ones that are easy to carry.
Every taste and every color.
Yes, even different colors. Next to the katanas, all that's missing is Tom and Jerry. Someone forgot their shoes. Probably the coat too.
That's real gothic style, right? Even lingerie becomes part of the outfit here. You can find Lolita style, gothic style, or something for specific cosplay. In Harajuku, you can really find everything, even for example a fluffy bra. So, if you are cold but still want to seduce someone, here you go, fluffy style, sorry.
Even here, it's fully furry.
Alina, look, these outfits are super cute.
This one is like an unusual schoolgirl, that one is for a special occasion, and the black one is for every day.
But in reality, you won't see schoolgirls dressed like this on their way to school. If you do see a girl in a similar outfit, it means they are just hanging out after school. Most Japanese schools have very strict dress codes. Often you can't even wear colored hair ties, socks, or leg warmers of a certain length. Skirt length is strictly regulated. And surprisingly, many Japanese students actually like their uniforms. But for those who want to stand out or slightly change their everyday school look, these rules become a limitation. That's one of the reasons why so many unusual subcultures have appeared in Japan over time. By the way, write in the comments which Japanese subcultures you know and which one you like the most. I love how the shop assistants here always dress in the same style as the clothes they sell.
Sometimes you can't even tell if it's a mannequin or an actual girl who's about to help you find your size.
They look like regular tops, but because of this little patch, it instantly feels original.
Olya says this style is hard to understand. It says hip-hop.
Alina, what style is this?
Well, some kind of Tokyo punk. Tokyo punk look.
I wanted to say it looks almost like a Michael Jackson outfit.
Yeah, Jungkook wears stuff like this.
This is straight up stage outfit.
You should take the white one.
Alina, look, a girl just walked by in pink. Of course, there are lots of stores with anime merch here. Mostly you'll see the most popular anime like Naruto, Attack on Titan or One Piece. But if you check other nearby shops, you can find cosplay and merch for almost any anime, even less popular ones. And what really surprises me is that in Harajuku, fashion isn't just for people. You can also buy something stylish for your pet right in this store. Everyone comes here to take photos, because there's a screen where you can see yourself. Any area of Tokyo and Japan in general is beautiful in its own way. Wherever you go, there's almost always a sense of thoughtfulness and its own unique character. But Harajuku is truly one of the few places where you can be yourself 100%. There's a very strong feeling of freedom here. No one judges you or looks at you strangely. It doesn't matter if you're a foreigner or Japanese, how you're dressed, or how bright or unusual you look. You can look weird, eccentric, different, and it's completely normal. This is a place where your outfit is more likely to be met with curiosity or even approval rather than judgment. That's why Takeshita isn't a one-time street. You can't come here once and say you've seen it all. It feels like a huge living shopping center that's constantly changing. In one visit, 2 visits, even 3, you definitely won't see all the shops. Collections change, new styles appear, some stores close, others open, and every time the area feels a little different. Friends, a big arigato for watching. Please subscribe to the channel and like this video. Bye!